I think it goes without saying that nonprofits are the backbone of our community. They address a lot of the dynamics of helping mitigate concerns, whether it be health, whether it be education, wealth gap issues, housing, whatever it may be. The UP Center, along with other nonprofit organizations here locally, are the ones really driving that impact.
Overall, mental health services across the country and in our community have increased exponentially. Here at the UP Center, we've increased services more than 80% since 2020 alone.
We know over the past 2 years, or slightly before then, mental health has been on the rise. It's imperative for us to support organizations like the UP Center that are doing that. If we don't support organizations that are addressing these concerns today, we'll have other concerns going forward.
The result of not having the individuals available within our community and every other community in the country is that we end up with what we see in the news on a daily basis, and the difficulty that there comes for individuals trying to cope with daily circumstances and those circumstances which are more serious.
We know that schools and institutions prepare mental health professionals through their degree, but then there's a whole level of practical experience that has to happen. And lots of times there's a gap between that practical experience and the degree.
The requirements getting a master's in social work degree is to do an internship. Supervision is usually fairly expensive.
We birthed this idea of creating a center of excellence, an organization that could support a culture of learning and that focused on outstanding training and licensing for mental health professionals. I'm really proud that we're taking something that we do well and finding a way to make it bigger and a way to, help the community. We've gone and asked for an investment that helps us create capacity in a way that is unique. I've been excited to be well received by organizations like the Blocker Foundation, the Hampton Roads Community Foundation, Bank of America, who recognize that we need better mental health professionals and actually value the way we're trying to innovate around that.
It was an absolute uniform decision that this initiative for the Center of Excellence was something that we should be supporting. The UP Center's initiative to help try to drive awareness and additional bench strength, if you will, to cultivate talent, directed primarily and focused around mental health, was something that the community absolutely knew was a dynamic that we needed to address.
This grant will be funding 5 individuals who will be taken on by the UP Center to train to the point that they will be able to become licensed as healthcare professionals.
I ended up coming to the UP Center for my internship during my master's program and ended up discovering the Center of Excellence program that was currently being offered at the UP Center. Having supervision included is a huge benefit to the program. Having some of these extra trainings has been a really cool benefit to, get some of these extra skills and some of these extra tools to use with clients. I'm able to use them and practice them now, which I've found to be really helpful with a lot of clients.
Supervision is a chance for our clinicians to meet one-on-one with their supervisor, and that's a required piece of them becoming licensed. It's a one-on-one experience to talk about cases, to talk about any clinical issues that might be coming up, help them to learn how to assess a client. There's also an opportunity for them to have group supervision where they'll interact with other clinicians who are in the learning process, and during that they have a lot of exposure to multiple cases so they can kind of learn from one another and be able to feel supported. Specialized training that we do offer for our clinicians includes lots of different models. One of them in particular is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing therapy, otherwise known as EMDR. They also could be trained in trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy, which is TFCBT, which is for youth who've experienced trauma. There's also other opportunities for couples counseling. That's another one that is a really high need right now.
So my favorite part of working at the Up Center is really just the ability to do what needs to be done in the community. Creating a culture of new clinicians that have something to offer to the world is near and dear to me. So I love it.
I love getting the opportunity to meet new clinicians and to help them on their journey of becoming a licensed therapist. Really seeing the growth from when they're very brand new to then all of a sudden they have all these great skills and they're really seeing a lot of progress with their clients. It just makes me feel like, we're really having an impact on our community.
Another benefit of working here is really just the people that I get to work with. My supervisor is really great. We have a great relationship, and I know that she truly cares. I think the most rewarding part of what I'm doing now is seeing the growth in clients and seeing that that I truly can help them learn something or see something differently that truly can change their life and heal from things that may have happened in their past.